As a woman in medicine and early in my career, I am very grateful for Dr. Cohen's work. Because of her efforts, I'm able to pursue a career that I love without worrying about gender inequality.
We lived in Toronto for most of our life. However, I was born in Montreal because being a depression baby, my father couldn't afford to pay the doctor at the hospital, so my mother went home to Montreal where her family lived, and they actually looked after her when I was born. I was able to get into medical school primarily because I had scholarships. Now, I always wanted to be a doctor. I remember at the end of grade 8, you could either go into technical, commercial, or collegiate schools. And when my teacher asked me where I was going, I said I would go to collegiate. And she said, why? And I said, because I want to be a doctor. And she said, women do not become doctors.
She graduated from University of Toronto in the mid-50s. And at that time, about 1 in 10 students were women. And I can only imagine the interest and the excitement when she graduated first with the gold medal. And that, to me, says a lot about May Cohen.
May began her career as a community family physician in Toronto.
We were very fortunate to recruit her to McMaster in the late 70s. And by this time, she was starting to really focus on an area that was just arising in medicine, and that was women's health.
Through May, McMaster University established its Women's Health Office, which was a unique opportunity to shine in Canada as a lead in looking at women's health issues as well as women physician needs.
Remarkably innovative, but something that was picked up by schools of medicine across Canada, later around the world.
We realized that there were women in other medical schools in Ontario who were also interested in the same sort of things, and they became my close colleagues. Eventually, this committee evolved into a national gender issues committee of the faculty of Canadian medical colleges.
And she did some of the really foundational work to help us understand gender issues in health and healthcare. And it's really changed the way the medical profession, the research community in Canada and internationally deal with issues related to gender.
And then she started taking women's issues from health to societal and incorporated them into our curriculum of our medical school.
She belonged to an international organization that set up a curriculum around women's health, particularly looking at domestic violence.
She was named one of the top most caring physicians in the world, one of 2 Canadians. And I thought that was important because she was selected out not just because of her interest in gender, not just because of her developing a novel area of scholarship, but because she's such a caring physician.
A passionate and committed mentor and role model to many women physicians.
It's that passion, that commitment, the sense of responsibility, going against the grain, giving it your all, and making a change. And she really is a change maker.
Women's health trailblazer, gender issues pioneer, globally recognized caring physician and passionate mentor and role model, Canadian Medical Hall of Fame laureate, Dr. May Cohen.